favorite part of the show, my Auspicious Op-Ed. I composed some words for everyone. They meant something to me, and I hope that they mean something to you, if all it is to inspire you to write some of your own words to share. So let's do this. Let's share some words. It should be very clear to us all at this point into our media adventure that the old must buckle under its own weight for us all to clear out the rubble and start creating anew. I'm very happy to see this year's Davos jaunt themed Rebuilding Trust prove to be most revealing. I'm still reveling in the karmic blowback from their blatantly offensive rhetoric and reprehensible behaviors, shown as glaringly unsightly as the tone-deaf try to hum those tired leftist tunes that they keep on trying to sing, and they ain't good at singing them. Revelations of parasitic narcissism, shameless psychopathy, and antisocial impulses of the mega moneyed inbred class streamed widely across the internet for all to witness. Those videos should start sprinkling into our supplemental broadcast over the next few editions releases. It will definitely be well evaluated by episode number 30 of our program. If I could ask a favor of you, my wonderful viewing audience, I would ask you to start getting ready for the changing of the guard. To be more exact, we should all be preparing for a major change in cycle or a change in the era. This is what happens when those at the top have infiltrated all institutions, hoarded all wealth and natural resources with the sole intent to enslave the planet through the implementation of a technocratic feudalism or a similar computer-driven totalitarian socialist dystopia quite akin to hell. As much as we have already been through, it's time to get prepared for some serious system overhauls and changes in ways of life from what we have always known are on the horizon. It is an exciting time to be alive, just like the Neolithic becoming the ancient becoming the classical descent to the Dark Ages, then the ascent into the medieval era, further rising through the Renaissance, modern and contemporary eras, and the well-to-do thought they'd just keep on climbing and trick us into transhumanism. They're a funny bunch, aren't they? Real cute. It is so very much time for those corrupt powers that be crumble into the rot supporting their gilding, which means that it is time for all of us to get back to basics because we have no one to rely on but ourselves to maintain, repair, and create the structures we need to survive and thrive as a newly invigorated people. Finally, free of generations of shackles and ill treatment by those who can seem to find no fault in themselves, but plenty in everyone who is not them. Becoming a successful, healthy people requires that we become as independent as possible on resources such as food, shelter, energy, healthcare, and knowledge. It would also be very wise to invest in tools and supplies that do not require electricity, alongside personal electrical backup plans for everyone living on that very faulty grid that has not been maintained well over the past several decades. That's real, guys. They have not taken good care of this grid, okay? Making spaces both online and offline to build community, to help organize ourselves and network to aid us in our challenges to come are essential, considering no man is an island. You cannot just simply rebuild trust after you threaten the entire global population with enslavement, exile via digital execution or worse, or literal depopulation. And these are the primary goals of the unelected officials that our leaders and their subordinates have taken orders from, denying and neglecting their duty to serve the people and the people's best interests per the will of the people, rendering them tyrannical and out of bounds, according to our Constitution, that they view as some obsolete thorn in their sides, it would seem. Elections, mass firings, impeachments, and many other similar political acts is not in any way effective when it comes to righting the wrongs done that we have witnessed. Now is the time for mass civil disobedience, living parallel to society or the 3D matrix, whatever you want to call it, and resettling off grid in independent, self formed communities and villages should be seen as the new order of the day. Since you cannot help anyone without helping yourself, definitely be sure to be ready for any emergency that would be imminent in a social or financial collapse as individuals, first and foremost. But please remember to keep the community aspect of rebuilding and co creation at the forefront of your minds as well. Those two matters are the first in embarking on a new era on the new earth, and I look forward to traversing this new ground with all of you as we continue our adventure through the YouTube Recommended Chronicles supplemental broadcast.